Hey y'all, it's story time. Hey y'all, it's story time. Subscribe, like, share, click the video. Subscribe, like, click, share the video. Let's get into the story time. Yay! Yay! I would whistle, but I don't know how to whistle, y'all. Wait. Okay, there. Today I'm gonna be talking about my very first job, and where I was working at. I was working for let's not say the name of the place. Just say I was working there for I think I was working there for about a year. My first boss, hot ass mess. At first, the first time I got there, it was nice, but then after a while, he started showing his ass out, picking and prying and carrying on. And I was there for a few months, and he was bothering me, asking me if I went to school and shit like that. He was just like a whole damn menace, y'all. I did not like his behavior or his attitude or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a troublemaker. I get along with any and everybody. Talking terrible to me. I used to constantly be crying and carrying on. If it wasn't one day, I was crying another day. I would definitely keep on complaining about him when I was there to the person that was supposed to be helped that got me the job, and how he used to just treat me horribly, talk down to me, make me feel bad. Did you wash this? Did you wash that? Because I was supposed to be washing, like whatever he told me to wash, get it out, because I was the first one there. Get it out, do what I had to do, prep the food, because my title there was a kitchen helper. Prep the food, cut it, get a pot to put it in. He used to be like, okay, this is what you do. You do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. Constantly making fun of me, talking down to me. Every day when I was there, I felt like I shouldn't have been there, because especially when he had to be there, causing me so much anxiety. I found myself getting physically sick when I was there with him. Asking me if I ever went to school. Asking me if I was in the program. And he was asking me all sorts of crazy things. Making me feel bad. Put me down constantly on a daily basis. If it wasn't one day, it was another day. Every day when I was there, I used to constantly find myself going to the bathroom so many times. And then half the time, the majority of the time when I did go to the bathroom, I go to the bathroom so I could cry. He ain't think about me. He says, oh, his excuse was, oh, I remember when I didn't know how to do stuff, and I used to be crying and stuff like that. I used to just look at him like, when the fuck was this? I had somebody there with me at times that worked alongside of me. I was always so happy that I had one or two people there that worked alongside me. And I just didn't want them to leave at times. Because sometimes he would not come in probably like a day or two. It's like the best fucking feeling ever, y'all. If only y'all knew how good I felt when he was not there. I felt extremely good. Because him, I just couldn't get along with. And the person that got me in that place to work there, that got me employed there at the time, I used to constantly tell him, this man does not like me. Every day he was giving me a hard time, talking down to me, making me feel bad. I used to be going in the bathroom to cry. If it wasn't every day, it was every other day or every few days. I mean, I have never been in a place where worked with somebody that couldn't stand me, or found somebody to pick on, which was me. Made just I just felt all sorts of crazy, and I was one of the people that I was nice, and then finally, y'all, I spoke up because he was saying something to me. I didn't like it, so I told him off. Y'all had no idea how nervous I was. I was like this. I was like, instead of doing like that, see my hand, how my hand is, y'all. I was doing like that because I was so nervous. I don't normally speak up for myself, and when I do, I get anxious, and so that's why I was shaking, because I got to get used to speaking up for myself more and more and more. But it's coming soon though. But the way he used to talk to me, it was really, really off of the field. Um, but when I left there, I mean, when he left there, I was so damn happy because, from my understanding, I think he was there for about 2 years, but then he found another position. I think he was supposed to move it to another state or some shit like that. Child, the first damn day I heard that he was leaving, my ass was so fucking happy. Yeah, I just don't know. I just wanted to jump for joy. I mean, it was like half a party time. They gave his ass a fucking going away party. My fucking black ass was so happy. Y'all just don't know how fucking happy and overjoyed I was because his ass was leaving. Because he was so troublesome to me. And then after that, we got somebody else. It was nice working with her. I loved it. But then after that, um, being that it was part of one of those places where they get you a job, like, for your first. That's my very first job, which I enjoyed so much. I never ever had so much fun on one job. No problems. I worked alongside the senior chef because I was the prep person. I got a chance to learn new things. He taught me a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front there because I don't take credit for any of the stuff that I know now. He was the one that introduced me to getting a food handler's license, because remember I told y'all in my last video that I got a food handler's license for knowing how to handle food. Um he was the one that taught me about that. He taught me how to sear and saute and all of that good stuff that comes with being a cook, or preparing to being a cook, or if you want to be a prep person. He taught me all of that. He taught me how to the temperatures of the food, what the temperatures it's supposed to be, and all of that good stuff. Because at the time I was thinking about taking my food handler's test, because at the time I didn't have my food handler's license. Because from there I went back. I went to there was a church not too far from where I was working. I went there, and then from there, I got to what we call I forgot what you call it. Man, I gotta think about it, y'all. That's a place where they got it's like a halfway house place. But when I figure it out, then I'm gonna tell you all about it. I went there, and that was all the way out in another borough. I went to Brooklyn. Studied for the food handler's test. After I studied for the food handler's test, because I studied for about a month or some shit like that. And then, child, when that damn spring came, I think it was springtime, or it was springtime. I think it was April. My ass was so happy. I missed that shit by 4 points. Y'all just don't know how happy I was. I was so excited and happy. I got my little food handler's card and everything. Child, you couldn't tell me nothing. And then from there, I had went on to another place to work. And that place, the Pits, I was working there for about a year. I would have made 2 years, but I didn't want to be there for 2 years because my hand, this finger right here, was messed up. I called myself getting the operation because at first what they do is when your finger is messed up, they give you a epidural, some shit like that in your finger, That's so it could straighten out. But then after that, after I got the operation, first it was like this, but then after I got that operation, it's like it never came back to the way it was supposed to be. The operation was full of shit, wasn't worth it, wasn't worth two damn dead flies, let alone one damn dead fly. The operation was terrible because that was supposed to be a successful operation. I don't care if I was supposed to go to some kind of therapy afterwards. My finger is still not better to this day. It locks up sometimes, and I had to do like this to pry it open. But before the operation, it was like this, and then in the morning I had to do like this, y'all. See, like that, like that, like that. It was terrible. Um, and then because I used to always be at I used to always be carrying all of these heavy utensils and stuff like that, putting them in the dishwasher. You pulling up all of these dishes at once was just a lot of dishes. At the time, I think I would be pulling like close to like 50 or 45 dishes at the most. It was terrible. Loading them in the dishwasher on a daily basis. I would constantly ask them, can I do something else? Can I do something else? Then they finally moved me from there for in the morning time, because I had to serve I had to do the trays and stuff like that, right? And where I was working at, because I was the kitchen dietitian at that place. I'm not ashamed to say where I worked at. I mean, what kind of place I worked at, and what kind of position I held. I'm very proud of that position because it took me a lot to learn. It took a lot to learn. I mean, a lot of patience. And then when I was working there was this lady. Let's call her Jamaican Lady One. I couldn't stand that broad at all. She used to talk about me behind my back, about the fact that I wasn't catching on, that she wanted me to catch on. She used to find herself getting frustrated, and I used to find myself getting frustrated too, because it's like, if you knows that I can't do something, you take your time and help me out. It's not like I was asking her, oh, you have to help me out, or you have to do this, or you have to do that. At the end of the day, if you don't want to help somebody out, you don't have to help them out. But you don't have to act like you holier than thou. And then one day she was outside with the other lady. I'm gonna call her Jamaican Lady too. And that bitch is a fucking big ass troublemaker. They used to be sitting at the bus stop talking about me and shit like that. Only reason why I ain't say nothing and I just ignore them, because I'm one of them people. I don't like confrontation, but I'm starting to realize that instead of being confrontational and argumentative, maybe I just probably just talk to the person. And then after a while, she started irking my nerves, getting on my nerves. Didn't know how to talk to me. Talked to me terribly in that place. Used to talk about me to my other coworker, whom I did not like either, because he used to think that something was wrong with me too. But she's sitting up there lying, talking about, oh, she's this, oh, she's that, and so he got out of there. I was so excited because at the end of the day, I noticed that when he was there, I was one of them people that's, when I have to deal with people and their nasty attitude, I'm one of them people I just don't want to be bothered with really being there. So he ended up getting fired, right? And so now we ain't have to worry about him anymore. But after a while, she got rude with me and obnoxious. I said, oh, really? I says, first off, you don't keep on telling me to go. I talk to my dog that way. I got so angry at me. They said, what the fuck is the matter with you? Were you stupid or dumb or something? Child, I told her ass off. You just don't know. And me, like I said before, I don't normally tell people off. You got to really push my buttons for me to really go off on you. You really got to get on my last nerves. And then after that, I told her off. I said, first off, I'm gonna tell y'all what I said. I'm gonna say it just like this. First, the fuck off. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me like something's wrong with me. Okay? I talk to you with respect and dignity all the fucking time. So if I can talk to you with respect and a lot of fucking dignity, then you do the same damn thing to me. Okay? You got that right? You understand? I guess she finally got the hang of that. She got on my fucking nerves so much, I got on her again about that shit. She would get so fucking angry with me. She'd get the fucking manager on me. Oh, such and such! Come! I can't do this! I can't work like this! I was like, bitch, you ain't gonna fucking work with me? They fucking switching positions because there was another lady there and she used to be like, boom, 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 boom. I took the tray and go, I was putting all of the food on the cart and shit like that. My ass got to getting doing that shit fast. I was like, bloop, 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 bloop. And then after that, she started calming down off of that shit. But I had to put that broad in her fucking place. After a while, my black ass was getting tired of that shit. And then after that, the management found something for my ass to do. I mean, it was okay. It was pretty cool, but at the end of the day, I wound up doing them dishes in the fucking evening. I thought it was fucked up because my finger has never been the same since. Got the operation, it's never been the same. They give you I don't know if any of y'all have heard of the epidural in the finger, so they could loosen the muscle. They finally got me. I mean that tendon. They finally got me that operation, and what they do is they cutting the tendon that's messed up, and they reattaching the tendon to like the other tendon, because the tendon is probably about that big or something like that. So they had to reattach it and take out the other one. It's like a string on the guitar. Put it like that. Look at it like that. Okay? And then after that, I'm going back and forth. I was like, I can't do this shit. My fucking black ass, last fucking time I was there, I said, I ain't doing this shit no more. Don't you know my ass went fucking MIA? I ain't never been to that bitch since. Reason why I went MIA is because I felt like I didn't want to be there, and then my fingers always messed up. They keep on making me do the same thing over and over again. But when if I would have thought about it, I would have told. I should have complained about it, and went to the EOE, which is the equal opportunity employment. I felt like they were like discriminating against me. Reason why I say that is because they felt like I wasn't able to do it. But at the end of the day, I don't give myself any damn labels, because I can do just about any fucking thing that anybody else can do. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care if somebody be like, oh, I don't know, so I think something might be wrong with her. I don't think she's physically able to do it or anything like that. I used to prove everybody's ass wrong. Everybody. When I talk about everybody, I'm talking about everybody, because everybody used to just look at me like, treat me like I was somebody different. And at the end of the day, I didn't think that was right. So, yeah, pretty much. But, that's the only job. That's the first job that I was telling y'all about. At the end of the day, that was the only job that I really liked. And when that damn first boss left, and the second one came, that's when shit got better. But then I had to wind up leaving because they said that they didn't have enough money to hire me, or they didn't have the finances to keep me there, because I really wanted to stay there. I mean, I enjoyed myself so much, y'all. I never thought I would enjoy going to work every day. But then what it all boils down to, I'm starting to notice, is that when I'm not being around other people, and I don't have to deal with anybody's bullshit, I'm starting to realize that I think I like that 101 shit. That one-on-one shit, that's the best. You ain't got to deal with nobody's fucking snotty ass goddamn attitude, which I find to be fucked up with a lot of people. You ain't got to be dealing with somebody treating you like something is wrong with you. You ain't got to be dealing with anxiety, because I have it. You ain't got to be dealing with people's smart ass mouths. I mean, at the end of the day, when I do decide to go back to work again, if I can work by myself, I'll be the happiest fucking person alive. I ain't got to worry about dealing with people and their fucking attitudes anymore. And that's the main thing that I'm looking at. I don't like the sense of being overwhelmed. How you go to a job and then you feeling like, oh shit, I gotta be at this job. I have to be there at a certain time. I gotta do this task. I gotta do that task. I gotta do another task. And then you ain't got to worry about feeling like, oh, now I gotta cover for this person. You don't get overtime when you're covering for people. When they're there, when they're supposed to be there on the same day you're supposed to be there, you don't get overtime. I think that shit needs to change. You should get paid overtime. If you gotta pick up somebody else's shift, you should get paid overtime on the same damn day that they work, because then you working harder because they're not there. So then I have to find myself, instead of sitting down, for example, to eat my lunch at a certain time, what I would do was, when I was at the other job that I was telling y'all about, the third job, I would have to eat and then hurry up and do what I had to do and get all this shit done within a systemic time of when I got there. All of it. Because other times I would find myself being there like about, my cutoff time to clock out would be about 7 o'clock. So I get out 7:30 to 8 o'clock. I didn't give a shit about no fucking overtime. My ass just wanted to hurry up and get the shit done, and that's it. Because people don't tell that they're not coming in, no fucking calls or shit like that. They don't want to show. It's a no go for them. It's a no show for them. These fucking young people that was at the damn job that I got wrongfully fired from, they don't want to show up. They don't want to do no goddamn call outs. These kids in their fucking 20s, half of them don't do no call outs. When they get there, and that's that. And if they don't show up, they don't show up. Half of them don't want to call or any shit like that. Half of them they're too fucking free-spirited, if you ask me. That's how half of them are. So, yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that's about it, y'all. But I know y'all gonna enjoy this story time, so please do me a favor. Smash that notification bell so you can get all the notifications, and I mean all of it. Don't just view this video, comment, leave a comment down below. Like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, okay, y'all? And please remember to ring the bell. Ring that bell, ring the bell. 2 Kendra Dirty Laundry. Ring that bell, ring the bell. 2 Kendra Dirty Laundry. You can ring that bell, you can ring that bell. Ring it, ring it, ring it, ring it, ring it. You can ring the bell to Kendra's Dirty Laundry. Ring it, ring it, ring it, ring it, ring it. All right, y'all.